Hi, I'm Ferdy Serum, and I want to discuss with you today the role that evidence plays in levers. Our goal is to provide students with personalized, authentic learning. And this means meeting up with the expectations of the real world, whether or not those are being addressed in school or not. Employers tell us there are three things that they're looking for, and we need to demonstrate these things: that learners have learned how to learn, that they have the ability to plan and manage their own work, and also that they can work on teams that deliver high quality products. So the LEVERS system is going to help us put learners in charge of their own learning and give them a way of tracking their progress against their own goals. Our basis comes from Dr. Helen Barrett, who is one of the pioneers of ePortfolios. She had a simple equation: evidence equals the artifact plus reflection plus validation. This is the cornerstone of how we do things in LEVERS. So by artifacts, we mean any digital learning product that can be shared with a URL that can be either public or password protected. Examples of these could be a Google Doc, it could be your library in Scribble, it could be a YouTube video. If it can be shared on the web, it can be commented upon, and then it becomes subject to reflection, which is the comment or peer review about any artifact, from the person who made it, from a team, or the audience. Examples of reflection could include, again, that Scribble library. It could be a discussion board in an LMS, or it could be VoiceThread, where you have the ability to comment on other people's work. Once we've done that, we validate against competencies. And these competencies could be academic, digital fluency, or career. So examples of validation could include the next-gen science standards, or the Common Core academic standards, could include the ISTE standards for students, teachers, administrators, coaches, could include the career technical standards, especially for IT and computer science. But let's pause here for a second and go back to some wisdom from 750 years ago, when Hoja said, "It's impossible to know where you are without knowing where you've been." That's why he's shown riding backwards on the donkey. And using this approach, we reverse engineer the learning that we can find in the products that have been created, and we work backwards from those results in the artifacts to examine the decisions and the actions that led to them. So let's see what this looks like on the basis of what we just looked at previously. When we're looking for the learning, we're looking at the artifact and going backwards to see what learning was demonstrated in that product. And when we're looking at the making piece, we want to know, is my team making quality products? We can do this by going back from the validation to the reflection period and looking over what those reflections were over the iterations. And in the planning, at the very beginning, did I plan well and manage my own work that could lead me to a good product? Going through this process, we can see how the artifact, reflection, and validation begins with that artifact, but how going backwards we can look and improve on our own processes. These are the two directions that we use evidence in LEVERS. Thanks a lot.